Hey guys, it's Cece, and today I am doing a fresh-faced intro. Yeah, don't mind me, I don't have any makeup on because I didn't have time today, and I just needed to do a quick intro. Hope you're cool with fresh-faced me looking a little bit more like I do in all of my vlogs. Today I'm doing a video that doesn't feature my face that often, because today I am doing an overflowing TBR shelf tour. This is a video that was chosen for me by my patrons over at Patreon. Every single month, patrons of a particular level get to vote and choose a video that I will be doing that month. And for February, my patrons chose a overflowing TBR shelf tour, which is good. I haven't felt ready to do a full overall shelf tour just because I feel like I'm still constantly changing things. I just am not 100% sure how I feel about everything on my shelves right now, but my TBR shelf is, although ever-changing, very constant in its organization, so I thought I would show you a little bit more around there. Also, so I could talk a little bit more about what the deal is right now with my TBR shelf, just in that it is overflowing. I know that some people who watch my channel have got to know that I'm usually very uptight about how many books are on my physical TBR shelf. Usually it causes me a lot of anxiety if it goes beyond 2 shelves. It's decidedly gone beyond 2 shelves at this point. Everything is absolutely stuffed. There are a number of different locations that I'm currently keeping books that I haven't read yet, and it's just because I think I've taken a lot of pressure off of myself after the end of 2018 and not reading that much. I've just been trying to forgive myself for what is left over, because if I am not reading that frequently, it means I'm not going to be making big dents in my actual physical TBR. So I don't know exactly how many books are on these shelves. I want to say it's in the high 80s, but I will show you a little bit more as we go along, exactly how everything is organized, where all of the books are on my shelves that I haven't read yet. Yeah, so thank you for my patrons for choosing this video for this month, and let's get into it. So the first thing I want to do is give you kind of an overview of where I keep all of my unread books. So we have these 2 shelves. They are organized by rainbow to, like, the best of my abilities, honestly. These are just the bottom 2 shelves on, like, the main 2 shelves I film in front of. So there's the rest of the shelf. There's where I usually film, and then down here we have the 2 rainbow TBR shelves. This was my only TBR storage for a while, and then I kept running out of room, so things had to extend down here. This basically has no form of organization. It's just an overflow shelf that is also Stranger Things pop storage. I will say that most of these are like big books, so they were taking up a lot more room on the upper 2 shelves, so they got moved down here, and then all of these are kind of recent arcs, so that all the books are the same height, so that I can keep a good Funko Pop or 2 on top of them. And the other 2 places that I keep my books are over here on each of my end tables. So this is where I keep books that I'm planning to read for the current month. So this is just like my monthly TBR, and then over on the other side, over here is where I keep books that I'm currently reading. So right now I am reading 4 books. But with that little nugget of info, let me go through every single book that is in all of these locations. So let's start over with the white books, and we will start with the books on top. Your Favorite Band Cannot Save You by Scott O'Moore. You Asked for Perfect by Laura Silverman. The Art of Asking, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Let People Help by Amanda Palmer. The Circle by Sarah B. Elfgren and Matt Strandberg. The Left Hand of Darkness by Ursula K. Le Guin. Good Morning, Good Night, Little Pep Talks for Me and You by Lin-Manuel Miranda, illustrated by Johnny Sun. Truly Madly Guilty by Leanne Moriarty. Still Life with Tornado by A.S. King. Every Kind of Wanting by Gina Frangello. Now we can head over to the stack, and we'll start on the top. An Assassin's Guide to Love and Treason by Virginia Boaker. What If It's Us by Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera. When Dimple Met Rishi by Sandhya Menon. Maybe in Another Life by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Her Body and Other Parties by Carmen Maria Machado. The Vanishing Stair by Maureen Johnson. The Pursuit of Miss Heartbreak Hotel by Mo Bono. The Storyteller by Tracy Chee. Reign of the Fallen by Sarah Glenn Marsh. Let's start again with the books that are on top. The Fork, the Witch, and the Worm, Tales from Allegasia Volume 1, Aragon by Christopher Paolini. Sourdough, or Lois and Her Adventures in the Underground Market by Robin Sloan. Small Town Hearts by Lily Vale. The Murmur of Bees by Sophia Segovia, translated by Simon Bruni. The Last 8 by Laura Pohl. Annihilation by Jeff Vandermeer. Going Off Script by Jen Wild. Tell Me How You Really Feel by Amina May Safi. How the Light Gets In by Katie Upperman. The Wise and the Wicked by Rebecca Potos. Miss Timmons' School for Girls by Nayana Karimboy. Eliza and Her Monsters by Francesca Zappia. The Love and Lies of Roxana Ali by Sabina Khan. The Music of What Happens by Bill Konigsberg. And finally on this shelf, Where'd You Go, Bernadette by Maria Semple. Next, moving on to my shelf that is mostly blue, black, and purple books, and we can start on the top again. Somewhere Only We Know by Maureen Gu. Permafrost by Alistair Reynolds. Mean by Miriam Gerba. The Weight of Our Sky by Hannah Alkaf. The Air You Breathe by Frances de Pontes Pebles. Miranda in Milan by Catherine Duckett. Our Year of Maybe by Rachel Lynn Solomon. Ivy Aberdeen's Letter to the World by Ashley Herring Blake. Picture Us in the Light by Kelly Lloyd Gilbert. Our Dark Duet by Victoria Schwab. The Girl Who Drank the Moon by Kelly Barnhill. Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. The Dark Beneath the Ice by Amalinda Berube. Sky Without Stars by Jessica Brody and Joanne Rendell. West by Edith Patu. The Speaker by Tracy Chee. The Girls in the Picture by Melanie Benjamin. Slayer by Kirsten White. Drum Roll Please by Lisa Jen Bigelow. Girls of Paper and Fire by Natasha Neon. Next, over to the stack, starting on the top. The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. Last Night in Nuke by Niviak Corneliuson. Out of the Blue by Sophie Cameron. Dread Nation by Justina Ireland. Beneath the Citadel by Destiny Saraya. The Hearts We Sold by Emily Lloyd Jones. Blanca y Roja by Anna Marie McLemore. Vengeful by V.E. Schwab. Once and Future by Amy Rose Capetta and Corey McCarthy. And finally on this shelf, At the Edge of the Universe by Sean David Hutchinson. Next, we'll move on to this lower shelf, and we'll start with these large stacked hardcovers over on the left. Furyborn by Claire Legrand. Welcome to Night Vale by Joseph Fink and Jeffrey Craner. Golden Boy by Abigail Tartlin. The Gilded Wolves by Roshani Chakshi. Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. Fake Blood by Whitney Gardner. The Fever King by Victoria Lee. Black Wings Beating by Alex London. The Weight of the Stars by Kay Ancrum. Undead Girl Gang by Lily Anderson. Switchback by Danica Stone. Real Queer America, LGBT Stories from Red States by Samantha Allen. Out of the Shadows, Reimagining Gay Men's Lives by Walt Odets. Next up over here we have my immediate TBR, Dear Ijiewele, or A Feminist Manifesto in 15 Suggestions by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. Binti by Nettie Okorafor. This Side of Home by Renee Watson. A Place for Wolves by Kosoko Jackson. Mem by Bethany C. Morrow. Tyler Johnson Was Here by Jay Coles. Pride by E.B. Zaboy. And the last place we have to go for my unread physical books is my currently reading, and that is these 4 books. The Scorpio Races by Maggie Stiefvater, Kindred by Octavia E. Butler, Black Enough, Stories of Being Young and Black in America, edited by E.B. Zaboy, and finally, at the very, very end, On the Come Up by Angie Thomas. Okay guys, that is it. That's my full TBR shelf. Shelves. Overflowing shelves everywhere. What do your physical TBR shelves look like? Let me know down in the comments below how you organize, how many books you generally have. I hope you enjoyed watching and getting a little peek into what my personal physical TBR looks like. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed getting a little bit of insight into my TBR shelves, and I'll see you in another video very soon. Bye!